All right, welcome to SoBo Radio. We're bringing you booze, reviews, and more. I'm Mike.
And I'm James.
And today we're going to give you a little introduction about what Season 3 is going to be about here.
Big season coming up.
I think this is going to be one of the most fun seasons of Southern Bottle and SoBo Radio we've had yet.
Definitely the most trial and error coming at you this year.
Yes,
Yeah.
For sure. It's fun sitting down with brewers and learning their story and hearing about what they have to do, but then it's another thing to try and do it.
Absolutely. And Mike got a very nice Christmas present this year, so why don't you tell him what we've been doing?
Well, we got a home brew kit from Northern Brewer, and over the past week or so, we've been brewing some beer. And what we're going to do this season is do a lot of home brewing and just kind of show you guys what we've done through our processes. We're not experts by any means.
Absolutely not.
As Alba said, we are very heavily trial and error right now. But we did it on New Year's Eve, and it's brewed, and it's fermenting right now, and it's fermenting bucket. And we're waiting for bottling day next week. And we're going to have everybody kind of along for the ride on this one, I think.
Basically, you're getting SoBo Radio Season 3. It's Quarantine Edition.
Quarantine Edition, baby.
We brought the breweries home. That's what we did.
And I'm super excited because, like I said, we've sat down with a lot of brewers. We've talked to them. And we've seen the process. We've seen their equipment, which blows us out by, you know what I mean? We don't even have a pilot system compared to them. We're just using the Gigawart.
Yeah.
Shout out Northern Brewer. But I'm excited because I think we're going to be able to make some cool stuff with it. We had a blast doing it.
It was a great time. I mean, and it's cool because we kind of get our own identity with this, and we definitely are going to appreciate the craft that these people have, at these breweries locally and the others that we try. We'll really appreciate their craft that much more.
Oh, I 100% agree with you. I think that it's going to be a very heavy learning process. You know what I mean?
100%.
And I think it's great because it's going to increase our education in the brewing aspect of everything. So when we do go back out of quarantine and be able to talk to some brewers again, we can finally understand what they're talking about and what kind of hops they're using, the malt extracts, what kind of malt they're using, all that kind of stuff, and or the grains, the barley and everything, and what they're steeping in their mashes. So it's going to be really interesting to be able to just bring up our IQ on beer making.
Yeah. It's crazy too. Like you bring up just seeing like the ingredients and stuff. We made the beer like around like 3:00 in the afternoon on New Year's Eve, and then as we're drinking beer that night, like we're thinking we're snobs now, and I'm like, oh, like I definitely taste like the hops more, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about, but like exactly. You just appreciate it more. It's crazy.
It is. If you get to learn the ingredients, and you get the thing that I think is really cool is that all these hops come from different places, and you can see where they're going, and they're actually rated on a scale. I actually don't know what the scale's called, but basically it's a temperate zone of like where they grow, and that's how they introduce it into beers and stuff, and that's really cool to see. And it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. We were all hanging out, we were drinking, we were having a good time, and we got to brew. We were talking about what we were doing. So I'm really excited to do this with everybody and let everybody see what we're doing and bringing you guys into the brewing process with us. We're going start to finish, like, no experience to wherever we get, so you're starting with us, and this is something we're really excited to do, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, and we've definitely enjoyed the first batch of it, and
sure.
We've already been talking about different ways to brainstorm how to make this fun and relatable to our channel. So you'll see as we go through and we start designing a couple of our own brews, when we get an idea of this, a couple of the things that we can do to make it our own.
Yeah, and if anybody has any kind of recommendations, also heavily, heavily appreciated.
Please suggest things. We need the help.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Something we're looking to get into next, I think, is going to be kegging. And after we get through the bottling process, we have some kegs and stuff, so if we can use that and learn, and anybody that's got any kind of IQ or intelligence with this that tells us, hey, we might be doing something wrong, reach out, let us know. We're all cool with that. We don't care. You're not going to hurt our feelings.
Please. We make fun of ourselves during the first video is already edited and ready to be posted. We make fun of ourselves more than anything.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was great. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for joining us for our intro talk today for SoBo Radio. Alba, thanks for hopping on with me today, too.
I'm excited to be part of this intro.
Yeah,
I'm excited
baby.
to see where we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys, as always, drink local and hydrate responsibly. Catch you guys later.
Cheers.